gotta get up. You gotta get up and make a move. 'Cause the world will never see you until you do.
Hi there. I hope everyone is well. I am so excited to be here. First of all, I just want to introduce my channel. The name of my channel is eMarket. eMarket, the first few letters are from my name, Emma. So I just finish it off with market or cat market. So it's eMarket because I'm going to talk about everything. Okay, I have my notes on the other screen, so if you see me looking on the other side, it's because I'm checking my screens, not because I'm shying away from the camera. So I'm just checking my notes here. So what I have here, firstly, I just want to introduce or tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Nqobile Qabe. I am a Christian single mother. So that is a very heavy title. I know it's not easy to be a Christian and a single mother, but we'll talk more about that. That's the reason why I have this channel again, so that I can help other sisters in Christ that are single and they are mothers, and either you came in Christianity being a mother or you became a mother inside, it doesn't matter. So we all in this together, so don't worry about that. So the reason why I have this channel, because I want to talk about everything live. That includes faith in the Lord Jesus Christ, tech. I'm going to discuss some tech skills that I have and then share them with other people, finances, my experiences with my finances, and then how do I seek to grow financially, and then what is it that I'm doing to work on those goals. And then I'm also going to talk about agribusinesses. I am a fan of agriculture and farming and all that, microgreen. So we're going to also talk about that, and then also some other businesses that I have. I have a copywriting business and some digital products that I am selling. So feel free to inquire about that. I'm going to leave details on the description box, so if you feel like you want to know about my merchandise or my businesses, so I'm going to also leave that here. So I am an IT graduate and also very interested in business. I would call myself a serial entrepreneur. So a serial entrepreneur is a person who pursues different business ideas, and I have worked with different businesses from different industries, helping people to start businesses and helping them being part of their sales team, marketing team, also their IT team. So I've worked in different industry. I do have different different sets of skills, and yeah, you can say that I'm a what does it say? The English say that a jack of all trades but a master of none, so something like that, but not necessarily that I'm master of none. But yeah, I do have multiple sets of skills that I would like to share here. So welcome to this channel. Hopefully we're going to enjoy each other. So that's my name, Nqobile Qabe. So but then I sometimes go by a name Emma Green. If you see Emma Green or you hear Emma Green, that is still me, because that's my pet name. I gave myself that name. So yeah, so for this part of the topic, I just want to share my ideas about how and also, yeah, if you want to contribute into this, you can just add into the description box. So I will be happy to check that. So first of all, I just want to talk about when you are pregnant and expecting your child. You are obviously excited and you have bonded with the child and you want everything to go well, and you try to plan as much as possible. So I'm going to help you with your planning and then just give you my tricks and tips on how I prepared for my son Royal. So I'm going to start with the medical aid. You should have that sorted out, especially if you're going to have a baby coming on your way, medical aid should be first on your list of monthly expenses. With me, I actually went for Dis-Chem. That was very affordable for me, so it was like something that I can afford. So I think it's Dis-Chem medical aid or medical scheme, or I don't know what it's called, but I have to confirm with that. Try to share the link with you. So I actually use Dis-Chem. Another thing that you have to check with your medical aid is to get a breakthrough of what you are covered for in the different plans of medical aid schemes. You find that you are covered for different things, so find out what is it that you are covered for, and then once you know about that, so then you can be good to go. So that is something that you want to check on. Another thing that really helped me is the baby program that Dis-Chem was running at that time. That helped me a lot because they gave me a bag, more like a goodie bag, or a bag with a lot of samples that I could use with my son, and that helped me a lot because I could see which products are working for him and which products are not working for him. So that is something that you want to know, what products, because they gave me a lot of samples from different brands, so I could try like the baby lotion, the shampoo, the head to toe shampoos that they gave me, so I could try different one and see what how the other one treats my baby, and then continue buying the one that works for me. Also, the baby shower, the gift that they gave me, like especially with the essentials, I could actually use them on my baby Royal and see what works for us. And then so yeah, I was still saying that you need to make sure that you have something that is going to last you for about 3 months or 2 months, 2 months or 3 months between that, and then so that you don't have to go with the baby to do groceries on things that you need. Just stock up on those things. Also, if you buy in bulk, you get discounts. So yeah. And another point that I want to make is to try to buy. I just want to have my coffee here. Very nice. Just want to have more coffee. So yeah, another thing that I want to also emphasize on, don't try to be fancy. We know this is your baby, you're trying to get everything new and fresh and all that, but you can buy secondhand things. You don't need to buy new things. My advice is that you can look at Facebook Marketplace, and then you can get a lot of things that you can buy for your baby, things like cots, prams, and maybe the baby seats, there's the chair, the seats for the baby, or the high chair. Yeah, I think it's a high chair. All of those things that you need for the baby, you can get them at the marketplace. They're still new. Maybe you find that the person that bought them, they also had them as a gift on their baby shower, so they're just selling them at a cheaper price, and also they only use them for 3 months. The baby didn't like them or didn't feel comfortable on those things, and they had to change brands, they had to change all of those things. So I would advise you to go to the Facebook Marketplace or any other marketplace that you can get things, the secondhand things for your baby. Another thing that I'm going to also give you a tip on is to stock the freezer. Make sure that your freezer is filled with things that you can eat. Remember, when you just had a baby, it's really not easy to cook. You have to make sure that you're caring for the baby. You need to clean. You need to make sure that you're cooking, you're cleaning, and then sometimes you've got work at home, maybe at the office they need things, so you want to make sure that you've got enough food that is prepared. So you prepare food and then you stock it in your freezer so that it's easy for you to reheat it and then eat that food. Prepare and stock your freezer with easy to reheat meals as soon as possible. Things like lasagna, potato mash, and all other things that you can prepare, like veggies. You want to chop them, put them in the freezer, and then half boil them. Maybe for the salad, you want to make sure that those that needs to be boiled, you boil them, you put them in the freezer, and then then next time you want to use them, you can just preheat them and then put whatever ingredient that you put to prepare a salad, and then ta-da, it's ready. And then you eat, and then you have more time with your baby, you have more time for other things that you need to do. And then you can prepare about 30 to 25 meals that you can eat with your family. If you are a small family, and then put them in the freezer, that's going to help you in the long run. Also, it saves you money rather than running to the takeaways or calling for Uber Eats or whatever that give or delivery. Mr. D, I think, yeah, it's Mr. D. I almost said delivery speed, or yeah, delivery speed, but there's some of the, a company like that. I don't want to mention but yeah, you can just avoid buying takeaways, because that also not financially wise, so you want to save money. So I made sure that I stock up my freezer with things that I can just warm and then prepare, and then we eat. I have more time to sleep, more time to with the baby. And I was on my maternity leave. Oh, I didn't tell you, my maternity leave was only 2 months, and then I had to ask for another month, which is the third month that I wasn't paid for, but it was arranged. We discussed it, we agreed, because I felt like I needed the third month. So I had 3 months, and I was still working because I had a lot of work that was pending. And yeah, I had to work on those things. I was still at enjoying my baby, but I was working. So those things, stocking my freezer, really helped me financially, and also afforded me time to spend with my baby. So those are the things. Another thing that I want to touch on is to, while you're sitting at home at your comfort, or you are at work during your lunchtime, you want to compare the online prices with other stores, with other online stores, and check when shopping on a budget. It's very important to check instead of going around. You just sit at your comfort and check the online shops, what other shops are offering at what price, so that when you need to buy, you know where to go. I actually use Checkers Hyper for most of my things. Dis-Chem and Checkers Hyper are the shops that I really used a lot. So yeah, if you can, stay at home, take care of your baby, because daycares are very expensive, and sometimes they don't do the things that you actually love them to do to your baby, especially the first 3 or 4 months. You are establishing a routine for your baby, and there are things that you really want your baby to learn, and you trying so hard to establish some sort of a routine, or the things that really you want your baby to be comfortable with, and the daycare just overlooked those things, or they just don't care about that. So I had that situation. So if you can afford it, stay at home and take care of your baby if possible. If not, then you can go back to work and then find a daycare that is around your workplace, or around home. I prefer to have a daycare that is closer to home than my workplace, because I can change the work anytime. If I find a better opportunity, I want to explore that opportunity. Now we find that now the baby is used to that place, and I'm moving to a different place. Now I want to move the baby. It's not fair for the baby, because now baby now needs to learn new routines, new people, new environment. So I always prefer to choose a daycare that is closer to home rather than closer to my workplace, because that is not permanent. It can change at any time. So that's another tip that I have for you. Stay at home, or pay for your childcare if you can. So I don't know, you can also find somebody who comes to your place. I didn't have a bigger place, so I couldn't really afford to have somebody coming over to our place, and yeah, we didn't have enough space for that person, unless if they could come. But also I didn't like that idea of having a person that comes over and then leave later on. So I felt like, for me, daycare works for me. So you will also find out what works for you. So my final thoughts on this is that there's something that I feel like there's something that I left out. Let me check. I don't trying to think. Okay, I'll find out if there's something that I Okay, this is my final thoughts. I'm looking at my other screen. I've got two screens that are open, so I'm just checking the other one that shows it better. Okay, it's all about research. So you have to research about anything that you think you and your baby need and also can benefit your family. So do as much research as you need and do as much planning as you need. You can never plan or be ready. Just try to plan whatever that you can plan, and plan your monthly shoppings around sales to save as much as you can and be as savvy as possible. So you want to buy your groceries towards month end. You've got a lot of sales here in South Africa. So again, the shops or the stores that I'm talking about or anything that I've mentioned here in this video are available in South Africa. I'm not sure about the other countries, but I think I've mentioned a lot Discam and Checkers, and also Facebook is everywhere. But the other shops that or services that I've mentioned, they are only available in South Africa. So you want to find out about that as well. Keep monitoring prices, even though many stores may say it's on special. Do your own. Yes, while still on my final thoughts, my final thought is that keep monitoring price, even though many stores may say it's on special. Do your research so that you know exactly what is on special and what is not, and compare with other shops and what works. And again, you want to wait for a better price if you know that you need something urgently, not necessarily urgently. If you need something but it's not urgent, you want to wait until that thing is on special, which is normally around month end. And yeah, for the 15th, I know there are people that get paid on the 15th and then they think they are specials, but they're not as the same. They're not the same as the month end one. So you want to wait until it's month end, and then yeah, do your savings. Save more than you think you will need and you'll be safe. You don't want to have some financial pitfalls, so you want to look out for that. And another thing that I want to mention, if you happen to do have some financial pitfalls, because I mean something out of this ordinary happened, so you need some financial help, you might want to consider taking a short-term loan. For me, I didn't really have so much of the short-term loan need that I had, but I just wanted to make sure that I have everything enough and everything move smooth. And I actually went for the wonga.co.za short-term loan, and I paid it in 3 months, and then I was also free. The interest wasn't that bad. So if you happen to need some financial help, or you have maybe you planned and then something happened and then you find that you are experiencing some financial pitfalls, you want to make sure that you're taking some short-term loan like wonga.com. Sorry, it's wonga.co.za. It's also, I think it's available in South Africa to South African citizens. I'm not sure. You want to check with your country what are the short term loan providers that are there, and then inquire with them if you can qualify and take that one. And then you can pay it in 2 months, you can pay it in 1 month, you can pay it in 3 months. It's really up to you. So yeah, that's all from me. I hope I have shared some valuable ideas that will benefit you and your child. So yeah, and then another thing that you want to really find out about is the leave that you're going to have. So the important thing about the leave that you want to have, just if you are healthy and you have confirmed with your doctor and everyone or people that are treating you and helping you with your journey, find out if you can afford to work until the very last week of your due date or your pregnancy. So if you can find out, or just listen to your body, if you can still go on until the very last day of your pregnancy. Just do that so that you can have more days with your baby, because you don't want to spend more time sitting at home without having a baby. You're still pregnant and you are bored and just reading the magazine, then spending those days with your special baby. Obviously you want to spend your valuable time with your valuable child, kissing them, spending time with them, loving on them. So I think that is something that I also worked on. So I kept working until the very last day, not necessarily almost a day, because like it's another story, because I gave birth on Monday, and Friday, that was the last day at work. And yeah, that was supposed to be my last day at work. And also I went to work, and then on Monday I gave birth to my son. So I was healthy. I was like as strong as like you can be. So I didn't have any health issues. So yeah. And what else do I want to talk about? I want to talk about again organizing your home to be ready for the baby. You might find out that you want to move to a bigger place. I had my daughter, I was living with my daughter, and then we were living in a very small apartment, so we needed a bigger place. So we moved. I moved during that time, so that I can have a bigger place, so that my son can, or all three of us can have a comfortable space. So I moved. So that means you want to also check. I didn't want to be far from my daughter's school. I also didn't want to be far from my workplace. So I just had to have a balance of that. Also, I had to check. Okay, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video and find these tips and ideas useful, and you can also apply them. Please share the video with anyone that you know that is expecting, whether it is a father to be, or a mother to be, a second mother to be, or a dead mother to be. It doesn't matter. If you feel like somebody can benefit from these tips and ideas, please subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell if you want to hear more from me, because I am still going to have more content. This is just the introduction to my channel, eMarkets. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of business ideas. We're going to have more live. I just want to do live. I just want to do my life in a best way that I know how to. If it means chasing my business goals, obsessing about my faith in Jesus Christ, and having them reading the Bible scriptures and apply them into my life, and sharing the outcomes, my testimonies, and also to just to live my life in such a way that every area of my life honors the Lord. I'm not gonna. Okay, yeah, that's okay, fine. That's it from me. Thank you for watching. Bye. See you later. Bye. Cheers.